بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي بنعمته تتم الصالحات والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم أغننا بالعلم وزينا بالحلم وأكرمنا بالتقوى وجملنا بالعافية يا رحمن يا رحيم kami mohon kepadamu dengan segala kerendahan diri sebagai hamba-Mu. Engkau indahkanlah akhlak kami. Engkau perbaikilah pergaulan antara kami. Engkau jadikanlah kami umat Islam yang menjadi teladan yang baik antara sekalian manusia. Engkau peliharalah kami dari penyakit lemah, malas, berfikiran dangkal dan buruk budi pekerti. Ya Rahman, Ya Wadud, Engkau baikilah keluarga kami, anak isteri kami, saudara mara kami, jiran tetangga kami dan seluruh mereka yang kami kasihi. Engkau jadikanlah kami umat yang mempunyai ketinggian akal dan budi, mempunyai minda yang unggul dalam menguruskan kehidupan ini dan menjadi teladan yang baik kepada manusia yang lain. Ya Allah, jadikanlah negeri Perlis ini sebagai negeri yang makmur, rakyatnya hebat, mantap, bermentaliti kelas pertama dalam tindakan, hidup bersih, bersatu padu dan dilimpahi berkat serta rahmat dari sisi-Mu. Engkau jauhkanlah kami dari bala dan kerosakan. Engkau tambahkanlah nikmat-Mu kepada kami. Engkau berikanlah kepada kami kebahagiaan hidup di dunia dan di hari akhirat. Ya mujibas sa'ilin, permudahkanlah urusan kami dalam menimba ilmu pengetahuan. Lapangkanlah dada dan terangkanlah hati kami untuk memahami isi pengajaran. Hiasilah diri kami dengan adab kesopanan. Muliakanlah kami dengan ketakwaan. Segarkanlah badan kami dengan kesihatan yang berpanjangan. Dan berkatilah hidup kami dengan keridaan-Mu. Allahumma inna na'udzu bika minal barasi wal jununi wal judham wa min sayyi'il asqam. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone. So, welcome to English class for this Wake Up program. So, I am Madam Jamilah, one of the facilitators for this evening. So, I'm accompanied by another facilitator, Madam NOORASIKIN. Unfortunately, another facilitator is not with us today due to inevitable matters. Okay, never mind. Right, let's proceed. So, today, we hope to by the end of this 2-hour class, we are able to understand what is expected of Part 3 and Part 4 of SPM reading paper. Okay, and also we hope to master the reading skill required for Part 3 and Part 4. Alright, and not to forget, we are going to answer the questions, okay, in Part 3 and Part 4 of SPM reading paper. Right. So as we all know, reading paper consists of 5 parts. So today we are going to focus on Part 3 and also Part 4. So let's begin with Part 3 first. Okay. So Part 3, reading comprehension. Okay, as we all know, in reading comprehension, we have longer text, okay, longer reading text compared to the first two parts, whereby we are provided with 4 option multiple choice questions, okay. And for this part, the testing focus are, okay, whether you could understand the main points or understand the specific details and the information, okay, whether you are able to guess the meaning of unfamiliar words based on the context, okay, and also whether you can recognize, okay, recognize or not the attitude or the opinion of the writer. All right, so in order to be able to successfully tackle this part, so we need reading skills for this part. So what are they? Okay, so you need to know how to skim, scan, or identify main ideas, supporting details, okay, and also obtain meaning of words, okay, making prediction and inferences, also drawing conclusion, and evaluating the message and the writer's attitude. Okay, don't worry, it seems a lot, but don't worry, we are going to focus only 4 of them, all right? So, the focus for today's lessons okay, so these are the focus, this is the focus of today's lesson, whereby we are going to look at skimming and scanning, okay, identifying the main ideas, okay, obtaining meanings, and also evaluating the message and the writer's attitude. All right, don't worry if you don't understand. For this part, we're going to go one by one. Okay, before we proceed with the skills, a few useful tips for you to tackle this part of question. Okay, so first thing first, okay, before you start answering a question for this part, please read the questions as well as the options given. Okay, this is important. Okay, and after that, you read the whole text or the whole passage so that you are able to get the general idea of what the text is all about. All right? Okay, then while reading the text, you are advised to highlight, okay, or underline the keywords of the questions and option that you find in the reading text, okay? And then, please bear in mind, the order of questions always follow the order of the text. So you won't be asked to get answers for the first question, for example, you won't be asked to get answers at the end of the reading text, okay? All right, let's look at the very first skill. Okay, so skimming and scanning. Okay, sounds so technical, but don't worry, we're gonna look at it one by one. So basically, what is skimming? Okay, so what is skimming? Okay, right, basically skimming is you read the whole text quickly so that you are able to get the general idea or information about paragraph or about a text, okay? You read to get the general idea. Okay, so how about scanning? Okay, scanning, basically you read the text so that you are able to get the specific details and information, okay? Such as, okay, number of people, type of materials, okay, etc. And when we scan, we focus on context, okay? We focus on context, and also we focus on relevant parts, such as specific paragraph or specific sentences, okay, to look for details and information. All right. Okay, take a look at this example, okay? Let's read together. Okay, you may refer to your handout. Okay, you may refer to your handout to read this text if you cannot see this text on your screen. Okay, right. Cameron Highland, which has long enjoyed the monopoly of tea growing in Malaysia, still produces the bulk of local tea. However, other states have also ventured into tea planting. Other states have also ventured into tea planting. Okay, so today's tea drinkers can take their pick not only from Bow tea, but also Sabah tea, Gold Dollar tea, Blue Valley tea, and Barat tea. Okay, so now let us look at the how to skim and scan. Okay, so skimming, okay, to skim, so ask this question: what is the general idea of the text that we read just now? Okay, the general idea. So what does the text actually all about? All right. So perhaps some of you have already got the answer. Okay. So this text basically talks about Cameron Highland produces tea. Okay, or bulk of local tea. Okay. Or you can also say Cameron Highland still enjoy the monopoly of tea growing in Malaysia. Okay. Right. And when we scan, we look for specific details, okay, such as this. So what are the types of tea produced locally? So you read the text again and you find the relevant information about local produced tea. Okay, so the answers are Boh tea, Sabah tea, Gold Dollar tea, Blue Valley tea, and Barat tea. Okay. Okay. Now, I would like you to try practice 1, 2, and 3 on page 2 and 3 in your handout. Okay, on your own. All right. Try practice 1, 2, and 3. And we will discuss this answer. Okay, hopefully you are ready to give me your answers later in 5 minutes. Okay, is 5 minutes enough? I hope so, yeah? Okay, in 5 minutes we will be back. We will be discussing the answers, okay?
When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own, feeling frightened of the things that I don't know. When tomorrow comes, tomorrow comes, tomorrow comes. And though the road is long, I look up to the sky, and in the dark I found lost hope that I won't fly. And I sing along, I sing along, and I sing along. I got all I need when I got you and I look around me and see a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you shine it in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. 'Cause you're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. You're my flashlight. I see the shadows long beneath the mountaintop. I am not afraid when the rain won't stop. 'Cause you'll light the way. You'll light the way. You will light the way. I got all I need when I got you and I look around me and see a sweet life. I'm stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night. Kickstart my heart when you shine it in my eyes. Can't lie, it's a sweet life. Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight.
Okay, we are back. All right, are you ready to discuss the answers? All right, so I would like to call upon volunteers lah. I want to call volunteers. I don't want to call names of school. So any volunteers who would like to try practice 1? Volunteers from any school? Okay, Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sayasan. Alright. So what are your answers? Okay, hi. What is your name, girl?
Cameron Highlands is suitable for the growing of temperate crops.
Excellent. Your answer is 100% correct. Okay, what is your name? Come again?
Ashley.
Ashikin?
Ashley.
Aishi. Okay, thank you so much for cooperating. Alright. Okay, next one. Practice. Okay, practice 1. Next one. Give examples of vegetables and fruits. Okay, any volunteers? Any volunteers? So we are now trying the skill, the next skill, which is scanning. Okay, any volunteers? Okay. Nurmina Zura. Okay. Continue. Which school is that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Introduce yourself. Which school are you from?
I'm from SEKOLAH Agama Perempuan.
Okay. And your name is?
The example of vegetable is the example of vegetables. Yes.
I did not get the... Okay. Okay, the answers given by Sekolah Kebangsaan Tengku Beria. Okay, vegetables, spring cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, leeks, and other. Alright. Okay. Unfortunately, I could not hear what the answers from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Agama Perempuan just now. Perhaps the connection is not good or something else. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you for answering the question. Okay, so the answers for this one is, okay, vegetable. Yeah, you got the answers correct from SMK Tengku Beria. Okay, giant spring cabbages, lettuce, tomatoes, and leeks. Okay, and examples of fruits. No volunteers? Okay. Right, SMK Abi, is it? Still SMK Agama Perempuan? Okay. Okay. Right, example of fruits.
Strawberries, orange, grapefruit, and passion fruit.
Okay, so strawberries, oranges, grapefruit, and passion fruit. Yes, you are 100% correct. Right. Now let's move on with practice 2. Okay. So check this skill first, skimming. So what is the text mainly about? Any volunteers?
Okay.
From which school?
I'm Anissa from SMK Datuk Syed Ahmad.
Okay, good.
So the text is mainly about peculiar characteristics of snakes.
Okay. The text is mainly about peculiar feeding characteristic of snakes. Okay, thank you. So your answer is Correct. Okay, congratulations. All right, let's move on to scanning. Okay. Oh, the answer is already out. I'm so sorry about this. Okay, give 2 examples of the peculiar feeding characteristic of the snake. Yes. So give 2 examples. All right, 2 examples. Any volunteers? I thought the answers is already there. Any volunteer? SKMK? Mata air says snake's diet. Okay. Sorry, connection is not very good. Okay, it's okay, SMKRB. All right. Any volunteers from other school? Which school is that? Any volunteers? SMK Raja Puan Muda. Okay, SMK Raja
Hello.
Puan Muda. All right, hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
The 2 examples of the peculiar.
Example of characteristic, feeding characteristic. Yeah, feeding characteristic.
Of the snake.
Uh-huh.
It may not eat even if food is available.
Okay, another one.
It may feed 7 to 8 times a year.
All right, very good, boy. Your answers are okay, both correct. Okay, congratulations. All right, now let's proceed with practice 3. Okay, practice 3. So what is the text mainly about? All right, so any volunteers to answer the questions? No volunteers? Okay. Right, SMK, Raja Puan Muda, right? Carry on.
Hi, my name is Sobat.
Right. Okay. What is the tag about?
The answer is an elephant whose intelligence is in many ways superhuman.
Come again? I could not hear the answer.
An elephant whose intelligence is in many ways superhuman.
An elephant is intelligent in many ways, superhuman. Is that your answer?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, I could not listen to it. Okay, never mind. I saw an answer from SMK, which school just now? It says there, SMK Madrasah Al-Alawiyah has great respect for elephants. Okay, who has the great respect for elephant? The writer, actually. So the writer has great respect for elephants. Okay. Now let's proceed with scanning skills. Give 2 reasons for the writer's opinion of the elephants. So what are the 2 reasons? Okay, I'm sorry, I've already given the answers. Okay, never mind. So the 2 reasons for the writer's opinions are, okay, they are clearly evasive. They know how to get away or be invisible in the jungle, okay, without a sound, okay, and they are also highly intelligent. Okay, pardon me for. Okay, let's proceed with. Okay, next one. All right, let's proceed with the next skill, which is identifying main ideas and supporting detail. All right. So what is the main idea? Right. Okay, so main idea is basically the main point or the general idea of the text or paragraph. Okay, the general idea of the text or paragraph. Okay. So whenever you want to look for the general idea or the main point of the paragraph or text, you should ask this question, okay? What is the text about, or what is the paragraph about? Then you'll find the answer. Okay, let us look at this. So what are the supporting details? Okay, so the supporting details are the details, the information, the explanation, okay, which tell us more about the main idea. Okay, right. So take this example. Okay, let's look at this example. Right, read together. Okay, the presence of bats is a clear sign of a healthy environment. Okay, a scientist claimed that a colony of bats which had sheltered in the roof of her house collectively accounted for eating about 10,000 bugs in a night. In summer, she never had a single mosquito in the house. Okay, so what is the text all about? Okay, so normally the main idea is at the beginning of the paragraph, okay, or text. Right, so this, the one in red is the main idea. Okay, the one in red is the main idea of the text or paragraph. Okay, and the rest in blue are the supporting details. So when we read those sentences in blue, so we know more about the presence of bat is a clear sign of a healthy environment. Okay, this is what I said just now. Okay, the presence of bat symbolizes the absence of insects and a healthy environment. Okay, so supporting details. Okay, a colony of bats accounted for about 10,000 bugs in a night. Okay, so in summer there's no mosquito in the house. All right, now it's time for you to try practice 1 and 2. Okay, on page 4 of your handout. Okay, so please remember, okay, to fill in the brackets with M or D or X. Okay, according to M for main idea, D for supporting details, and X for the irrelevant information, okay, which is not related to the main idea. Okay, so we are going to discuss the answers in 5 minutes or 6 minutes, okay, from now. Okay, we're back. Right. Okay, before I proceed, I would like to respond to Cikgu Zaitun binti Abdul Majid. Yes, Cikgu.
I want this. Answer this.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
Petty thieves are quite common in flats. You may have to keep the door locked and the windows closed all the time. Your bicycle or motorcycle parked on the ground floor may be vandalized or stolen. Your clothes or shoes may mysteriously vanish. Number
Okay.
one, petty crimes are common in flats. The answer is M. Now,
Okay.
for number two, bicycles or motorcycles may be stolen. The answer is D.
Okay.
Number three, petty cash is always missing. The answer is X.
Okay.
Number four, clothes or shoes may be missing. The answer is D.
Okay.
And lastly, doors and windows are vandalized. The answer is X.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Shahira.
From which school?
SMK Datuk Syed Ahmad.
Okay, congratulations. All right, thank you for answering the question. Okay, all right. So the answer, just like what she said just now, okay, so petty crimes are common in flats. Okay, yes, bicycles or motorcycle may be stolen. All right, okay. All right, petty cash is always missing. So petty cash and petty crimes are two different things, yeah. So petty cash is not mentioned in the text, okay, nowhere to be found. So it is not related, all right. Now, clothes or shoes may be missing. Yes, that's correct. It's supporting details. And doors and windows are vandalized. Well, they are not vandalized. They what do you call it? Closed. Should be closed. Keep the door closed. Locked and windows closed all the time, not vandalized. Okay. So practice 2. Who would like to answer practice 2? Okay, about vitamins and minerals. Okay, SMK Agama Perempuan, is it?
Yes.
Okay,
Hi,
go
my name
ahead.
is Ankarija and I'm
Yeah.
from SMK.
All right, go ahead.
For number 1, vitamins and minerals are important for health. Is irrelevant.
Okay.
X. As for number 2, loss of vitamins and mineral content of food in cooking. M.
Okay.
As for number 3, different vitamins are likely to be lost in different proportions in cooking. D. For loss of minerals in cooking is negligible.
Okay.
D.
All right.
And the last one, loss of vitamins depends on the time of cooking. D.
Okay. What's your name? Come again.
Number 5. Number 5 is D.
No, I mean your name. I did not get your name at the first, when you first said this now. It's okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you for answering the questions. All right, let's look at the answer. Whether her answers are all correct or not. Okay, right. Vitamins and minerals are important for health. Yes, that's irrelevant. Okay. Loss of vitamins and mineral content of food in cooking. Okay, excuse me. In cooking. Okay, that is the main idea. All right, and then different vitamins are likely to be lost in different proportion of cooking. Yes, that is the supporting detail. And also loss of mineral in cooking is negligible. All right, that is also supporting detail. Okay, number 5 also supporting detail. Okay, congratulations to a student from Sekolah Menengah Agama Perempuan. Okay, well done. All right. Now, okay, let us proceed with the next skill. Okay, the third skill for today, which is obtaining meanings of words. Okay, so based on context. All right. So in comprehension, okay, we are always asked to provide meaning for certain words, okay, or certain phrase in the text. Okay, so whether we know the meaning or we don't know the meaning, we have to. Okay, we have to provide similar meaning to the word given. Okay, so how to do so? All right, we're gonna look at this example. All right. Okay, so these are the question, example of question in your exam papers. You may find this kind of question in your exam papers. So what is meant by expression in the nick of time? Pick out a word, okay, which means scared. All right, so give a word of similar meaning. Okay, okay, in paragraph, what word did the writer use to mean? Okay, so those are examples of question, okay, asked in this part of question. Okay, this part of question in reading paper. Okay, so how can we determine the meaning of phrase or words asked? So how do we get the meaning? Okay, so we can get the meaning of words or phrases based on the context, okay, where the word or the phrase is found. Okay, right, so there are a few tips, useful tips for you in order for you to come up with the meaning of the word or phrases. Okay, tip number 1, okay, you use the information before the word or before the phrase and also the information after it. Okay, by then you should be able to make a logical guess. Okay, right, example. Okay, what is meant by the word amiss? Okay, let's say you don't know the meaning of the word amiss. Okay, so you look for the information before the word amiss. All right, so let's read at this sentences. Okay, so when Zul woke up in the morning, he sensed that something was amiss. So that's the word that we don't know. We are given to provide, we are asked to provide the meaning, sorry. Okay, right, and then the information after the word amiss. Scattered on the floor were his wallet, pants, shirts, and other belonging. So the sentence is the information after the word amiss. Okay, right? Okay, so by reading the sentence or the phrases before the word amiss, okay, and after the word amiss, you should now be able to guess already the meaning of the word amiss. Okay, right? So by then you would be able to guess that something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, so based on the cues, you are able to make an intelligent guess, which later lead to the answer wrong. Okay, right. Tip number 2. Okay, the word of similar meaning, okay, must be in the same tense as the original word in the text. Okay, if the word is in past tense, so the meaning should also be in the past tense. If the word is a noun, so the meaning should also be in, if the word is in present tense, if the word is in present tense, so the meaning should also be in present tense. Okay, for example, okay, when we resumed journeying, we were still marveling at the beauty of the countryside. So the word given there is resumed. So by right, you should give the similar meaning in past tense as well, which is Okay, continued. Okay, so continued also in past tense. Right. Okay. Now the last tip, I guess, tip 3. Okay. The word of similar meaning must be in the same part of speech as the original word in the text. This means if the word given is a noun, so the similar meaning should also be a noun. Okay, if the word given is verb, so the similar meaning should also be a verb. Okay, same goes to other parts of speech like preposition, adjectives, adverbs. Okay. Right. Let's look at these two words. Okay, amaze and also surprise. Okay, you can see the difference among these 4 sentences. Okay, so 4 sentences here are examples of different parts of speech. Okay, so the first one is a verb. Okay, the talent of young prodigy really amazed us, so surprised us. All right. Second one, the amazing feat of the child is unbelievable, so it's an adjective. So surprising also is an adjective. Okay. To our amazement, the child spoke like a professor. So amazement is a noun, so does surprise. Surprise is also a noun. Okay, amazingly, no one noticed the presence of the crook. So amazingly is an adverb, so the meaning should also be an adverb, so it is surprisingly. You cannot say surprised, then it would be different parts of speech. Okay, the answer will be wrong then. Right, now let's try practice 1, 2, and 3 on page 6 and 7, okay, in your handout. All right, and we will discuss this in 6 to 7 minutes from now. Okay? Right, we are back. Okay, let's discuss the answer. Okay, right. Handsome boy in yellow shirt, you are so eager to answer. Okay, okay. Let's hear your answer for practice 1, A and B. Mahadi. Okay. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Akmal. I am from SMA Agama Araf.
Okay, go ahead with your answer.
A motivates. The answer is inspires.
Okay.
B offspring. The answer is children.
All right. Okay, thank you for answering the question. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see your answer. Oh, sorry. I missed the. Okay, excuse me for a while. Okay, so the answer is okay. So your answer are correct. Okay, motivate, inspires. Okay, offspring, children. All right, let's look at practice 2. Okay, practice 2. Which school would like to try?
Hello.
Hi.
Teacher,
Hi.
hello. Hi.
Hi. Which school are you from?
Hi.
Okay. Which school are you from?
SMK Selvi.
Okay.
SMK Selvi.
SMK Besari.
Selvi.
I say Alvi. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, carry on with the answers.
Prolong Langton.
Okay.
Snap broke.
Okay, thank you for the answers. Okay, let's check your answer. Okay, I also see some answers from other school. Raja Puan Muda says that snap is broke. Okay, okay. All right, let's check your answers. Okay. Yes, prolonged, extended. Okay, snapped, broke. Okay, so both of your answers are correct. All right. Now let's look at practice 3. Okay, practice 3. There are 4 words there. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, Zaitun binti Abdul Majid. Okay. Okay, introduce yourself, girl. Sekolah menengah siasan. Measuring.
Okay, A is
Reassuring.
is comforting.
Comforting, okay.
Okay, B prompt is quick.
Okay.
C moreover is beside.
Okay.
D precaution is measure.
Okay, thank you for your answers. Okay, let's check. Let us check. Okay, so the keyword is here. Okay, so cohesive device. All right. Okay, and the cue contact also. All right, let's check your answer. Reassuring, okay. Comforting, yes, that's correct. Prompt, quick. Moreover, besides, precaution, measures. Okay, congratulations. All right. Now, let us proceed with the last skill, that is evaluating the message and the writer's attitude. Okay, so when we read, we have to evaluate what the writer is trying to convey and also his or her opinion or attitude. Okay, so we are able to determine that when we read through the text. Okay, and it is sometimes not clearly stated. It is sometimes implied. Okay, in the text. Right. Let's look at the example. Okay, so let's read this. Okay, let's read this. So last month, traveling to Singapore by train, I discovered that my visa had expired. All manner of horror stories ran through my head as I had heard thousands of them. So lo and behold, they all proved to be grossly untrue. Okay, the immigration officers were friendly, polite, and issued me a warning not to repeat the oversight, and then gave me a cup of tea and explained how to get my PR most easily. Okay, to add to this pleasant encounter, they asked about my return. That was on the same day, and were on hand to welcome me home and quickly stamp my visa before saying, see you next time. Okay, so let's look at the question. So what is the attitude of the writer towards the immigration officer? Okay, so from the text just now, we know that he was grateful to the immigration officer, which is not, even though it is not clearly stated in the reading text, but after reading the whole text, we know that he was grateful. Okay, all right. So this is implied, implied by his whole experience being there. Okay. Okay. So what was his initial feeling at first? How did he feel? Okay. At first, he felt worried. Okay. He felt worried because he had heard stories of bad experience over expiry visa. Okay. So that's why he was worried. Okay. That was his initial feeling. Okay. All right, and then what did the writer mean by pleasant encounter? Okay, this is the opinion by the writer. Okay, so pleasant encounter, he meant that he had been well treated by the immigration officers. So how do we know that? So after reading the whole text, we know how the officers treat the writer. Okay, from the fourth to the last sentences, okay, giving him a cup of tea and all that. All right. So, what message does the text carry for those in authority? Okay, right. So they can be friendly and polite, but still be firm to make the public happy. So this message is implied. Okay, it is not stated, but we could understand after we read the whole text. Okay. Right. Now we'll proceed with practice 1 on page 8. Okay, but this one we are not going to discuss the answers because we are running out of time. Okay, so let's proceed with practice 1. Okay, so you may check your own answer. Okay, later. Oh, I'm sorry. You may proceed this exercise with your teachers. Okay. I'm so sorry because we are running out of time. All right. So we will take 5. Okay, and then we will be back after 5 minutes to continue with the next part.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, let us continue with SPM-based practice for part 3. Okay, before that, let me introduce myself. My name is NOORASIKIN binti YUSOFF from SMK Dharma. Okay. For this section, please refer to page 9 from your handout, Exam-Based Practice 1. You are going to read a short story from a magazine. For question 19 to 26, Choose the correct answer A, B, C or D and mark the correct letter A, B, C or D. You have 20 minutes to do this. Okay, now let us continue. We are going to look at the discussion of the answer. Look at task A. The words and meanings. You match the words and the meanings correctly. Number 1. Here, look at the words and check your answer. The first one, proprietor. The meaning is owner. Number 2, reprimanded. The answer is, or the meaning is, scolded. Number 3, bubbly. The meaning is cheerful. Number 4, acquaintance. Meaning someone you know who is not a close friend. Number 5, predicament, which means a difficult situation. 6, meager, means small. Number 6, genuine, means sincere. Now, you know the meanings of the words. Let us look at task B. For task B, that is from question numbers 19 to 26, you choose the correct answer A, B, C, or D and mark the correct letter A, B, or D. Okay, are you ready? All right, we are going to look at number 19, SMK Arau. Okay, please give your answer. What is the answer for number 19? Yes, SMK Arau.
Serious ah? Hi.
Hi.
I'm Afika from SMK Arau.
Yes. What is your
Number
answer?
19, in a paragraph 1, why was Madam Ashley not happy with Janati? The answer is D. Janati had forgotten Madam Ashley's instruction again.
Okay. Now, we look at the answer. Nah? The answer is D. Correct. Congratulations. Why so? The answer is D because the phrase not the first time and okay. The phrases not the first time and don't seem to remember indicate that Janati was forgetful and this made Madam Ashley unhappy. Okay, congratulations. Now we look at number 20. Number 20. Nurmina Zura from which school?
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Farah from SMK Agam.
Yes. What is the answer?
The answer for number 20 is B. She was consistently scolded by Madam Ashley.
Okay, thank you. Now, okay, the answer is correct. She was consistently scolded by Madam Ashley. Okay. The line reprimanded Janati numerous times means Janati is consistently scolded. Okay. Now look at number 21. Anybody would like to answer? Yes.
My name is Farina.
Yes. Yes, continue.
The answer is B. She did not like Janati.
Okay, thank you. The answer is B. She did not like Janati. Okay. The phrase means that the writer did not care about Janati and probably did not like her much. Okay, let us look at number 22. I would like to hear the answer from other schools if possible. Now, SMK Dharma. Number 22.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Anis from SMK Agama Perempuan.
Yes.
The answer for number 22 is C. She had lost. The answer for 22 is C. She had lost her job as an auditor.
Okay, thank you very much. Your answer is correct. Okay. The answer is C because she was laid off and she needed a new job to cover all her expenses. Thank you. Now, number 23. In paragraph 5, how did the writer feel? Okay. Shall we have the answer from other schools?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Yes. Come on. Go on.
Hello.
Yes. Encik Hassan Basri ya.
My name is Hassan Basri from Padang Besar.
Ya, Padang Besar.
The answer for 23 is B. She was worried.
She was worried. Okay. Now have a look. Whether the answer is correct or not. Okay. Congratulations. The answer is B. The writer was worried because she was not able to give her parents money. Janati noticed that something was bothering the writer. Okay, congratulations. Now we look at number 24. Okay. Hi from? Yes. Yes.
Number 24.
Yes.
Which of the following changed the writer's perspective about Janati? The answer is D. Janati was a good listener and cared about the writer.
Thank you. You are correct. Okay. Congratulations. The answer is D because Janati understood the writer's predicament and offered a helping hand despite them not being close friends. Okay. Number 25. Al-Alawiyah. Now, Al-Madrasah Al-Alawiyah. Okay. Yes. What is your answer?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Alif Daniel from
SMK CLV. The answer for question 35 is B. She discovered who she was.
Okay. Wow. Your answer is correct. Congratulations. Okay. Why? Okay. Why so? Because the writer reflected on his or her conversation with Janati and learned a lesson on life. All right. Now we go to the last question for this part. How does the writer feel about Janati in the end?
Hello, teacher.
Islahiyah.
Teacher,
From Islahiyah.
can I answer this question? Teacher, hello.
Okay. Come on, go on, Mr. Hassan Basri.
Okay. The answer for 36 is A. She appreciates Janati friendship.
Okay, now let us look at the answer. Congratulations, Mr. Hassan Basri. Your answer is correct. Why so? The writer has learned so much from Janati. The last line reads, Janati, thank you. That shows the writer's appreciation. Okay, now that is the end for this part. Okay, before we go on to part 4, that is gap text. Okay, you can have 5-minute rest. Take 5. Okay, now welcome back. We are going to discuss on part 4. Okay. This part features a text with 6 gaps or 6 missing sentences. The task is to fill in each gap with the correct sentences from the 8 options given. The testing focus, number 1, understand the main points. 2, understand specific details and information. 3, guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other words and by context. 4, recognize typical features at word, sentence, and text levels by understanding coherence, cohesion, and text structure. Okay, now we look at the tips how to answer this part. Okay, sometimes there are more than one answer that might be possible, okay, but we need to choose the best one to fit the gaps. Okay. First, what you need to do. Number 1, you read the whole text to get a general idea and purpose of the text. Number 2, you go through the 8 points given and determine the main idea of each paragraph. 3, read the sentence before and after the gap when selecting an answer to fill the gap. Number 4, you refer to the paragraph before and the following paragraph if the gap is in the beginning of the paragraph. Next, watch out for cues like pronouns, demonstrative adjective, and sentence connectors. Also, watch for the tenses used too. Last but not least is you need to read the whole text again after filling all the gaps to ensure that all the sentences chosen are the best options. Now, let's try SPM best practice for part 4. You can refer to page 17. You read the story about the ordeal of a group of fishermen after their boat capsized. 6 sentences have been removed from the story. Choose from the sentences A to H, the one which fits each gap. Question number 27 to 32. There are 2 extra sentences which you do not need to use. Remember the tips on how to answer this part? Okay, I give you 15 minutes. Okay, student, let us continue. At the discussion of answer for part 4. Okay, question number 27. Shall I have the answer from SMK Tengku Sulaiman? Yes, from Tengku Sulaiman. Is there any answer?
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Nasrul.
Yes.
And my answer for number 27 is B. It was to no avail.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, let's go look at the answer. Okay. Correct, congratulations. The answer is B. Why it is B? Okay. This is because the main idea in this first paragraph is about the capsize of a boat with the fisherman trying hard to keep afloat. The sentence before the gap is, pray hard for a passing vessel to pick us up. It didn't happen. So the answer is B. It was to no avail. All right. Now, what about next? Question number 28.
Madam, ma'am, we want to answer. The question for number 28 is A.
Is that here?
The question
Okay.
is A. Right away to die, I mumble.
Okay. Thank you. Now, let us look. What is the answer for 28? All right. Congratulations. Your answer is correct. 28A. Why? Because the main idea in this, in the second paragraph is that the fishermen were tired, cold, and hungry. They did not know where they were. The sentence before the gap is exhausted, cold, and hungry. This led to someone beginning to lose hope. The best option is A. What a way to die, I mumble. All right. Thank you. Now let us look at number 29. Okay, I would like to hear from Abi. Yes, any volunteer from Abi?
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Yes, from Abi?
Abi. Abi.
No. No, from Abi? No. Okay. From
Hi. Madam, I try.
Okay.
The answer for 29 is now we were at the mercy of the weather and the rock.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, let us look. What is the answer for number 29? The answer is D. Okay. Why? Q is found in the sentence before the answer. It is one big wave swept the boat away from us. What was going to happen now? The answer is D. Now, we were at the mercy of the weather and the rough water. Okay, good. Now we look at the answer for number 30. Hi.
The answer for number 30 is E. You need to be physically fit and healthy to see walk.
Okay. Okay. 30E. Okay, now, thank you very much. Now let's go. Whether your answer is correct or not. Okay. Congratulations. Your answer is correct. Why so? Okay, because the main idea in this paragraph is that the adventurers had only an option, that is to swim to the shore. The sentence before the gap is, it was mission impossible to swim in the rough seas. So the answer is E. However, with a do or die attitude, we began to swim towards the shore. Okay. Okay. Now we look at number 31. 31.
Hi, madam. Hi, madam.
Raja Puan Muda. Okay, from Raja Puan Muda. Okay, what is your answer? 31. Yes, Raja Puan Muda. Any volunteer from Raja Puan Muda?
Hi, madam.
Hi.
My answer for 31 is we lost no time in doubling our effort.
Which one?
G.
G.
We lost no time in doubling our effort.
Thank you very much. Now let us have a look whether your answer is correct or not. Alright. Oh, correct. Congratulations. Big clap. Okay, why so? The main idea in the 5th paragraph is about the sighting of the beach, which led to the soaring of the spirit of the swimmers. The sentence before the gap is, our spirit soared, with the option A, B, D, and E already selected, and C being irrelevant. So the answer is G. We lost no time in doubling our effort. Okay. Now, we look at the next question. Last but not least.
Hello.
Yes, from where? Matai or Raja Puan Muda? Okay.
Raja Puan Muda.
Okay, Raja Puan Muda. Okay. What is your answer?
The answer is F. Despite the oaths we had saved ourselves.
Okay, thank you very much. Have you finished? Okay, thank you very much for your answer. Now have a look whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, correct. Congratulations. Brilliant. Okay, why so? The key here is plunk ourselves onto the fine sand. The answer is either C, F, or H. C and H are wrong. So the answer is F. Despite the odds, we had saved ourselves. Okay, thank you. Okay, students, you may have For second activities, you may discuss with your teachers. Okay, so for today, that is the end for our session. Thank you very much for your participations and sharing your brilliant answer. Congratulations. Thank you. See you again. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.